We're gonna meet Ben at the harbor, and he's gonna take me big wave surfing. I don't want to push myself into a position that I shouldn't be in.
There are a lot of people who talk about doing stuff. And then there are people who actually do stuff. These are their stories.
You see that?
So let's get out there. Let's put the pedal to the floor. Let's see if we have the balls. Let's get knocked down and get back up. Let's build something. Let's get our hands dirty. Let's have a cold one. Let's talk some shit.
Couple of cartwheels, Danny.
Let's get after it. Meet Ben Wilkinson. Ben is a gentle giant of a man. He makes his living as a carpenter. Not just framing houses, but turning raw wood into incredible pieces of art.
I love working with my hands. I love being busy. Whatever aspect of it, whether it's concrete or framing or fine furniture. I don't like to lay idle. And I've always worked my whole life to survive and then also to fund my big wave surfing passions and trips and dreams.
Oh, did we mention that Ben is also a world-class big wave surfer? Yeah, because he does that too. In fact, Ben was formerly #2 on the Big Wave World Tour and has surfed in competitions all over the world, including the prestigious Eddy at Waimea Bay. Yeah, so, you know, legit.
I was like a kid from Australia having like a dream to come to Hawaii and surf big waves. And that's what brought me here. You know, now I have a beautiful family, a beautiful wife, 3 kids.
Can I my haircut?
Oh, I love your haircut.
Meet Danny Bolton, your host of this series. Danny is what you might call a human Swiss Army knife.
I am a spearfisher, bow hunter, BMX rider, dirt bike rider. I like to snowboard, skateboard. I like rock climbing. I'm a construction worker. I've welded, been a metal fabricator. I've been a photographer. Have a championship from racing off-road, turned into driving instructing, fixed cars, sold cars, coffee roaster, coffee miller.
There isn't much Danny can't do.
I'm definitely not a landscaper, even though I do my own landscaping, and I probably have a attention deficit disorder.
Let's get these two together and, well, let's get after it.
Just flew, landed, and got a little bit of sleep. Felt good, but I actually didn't get to sleep that much. Go out, see Ben Wilkinson. Pretty excited, Big Ben. Big wave surfer from what I know. I mean, I seen him on the Eddy, and it's cool that DECKED is lining us up to have some fun together. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of his woodworking and seeing these wooden surfboards that he makes, and maybe even try talking him into surfing one of them. To me, the Hawaiian culture is really unique in the way that they had things that they did for fun, and surfing was one of them. And just to understand more of that culture, I would love to try to surf the way they surfed. And Ben's done that. Ben's taken the time to kind of dive into that and then shape his own boards and actually try them. Just such a cool way to pay respects to the people that were here before. Big Ben.
Hey, mate.
What's going on?
How you
doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, welcome. I'm just kind of working on a little board for you, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, something smaller that,
Oh yeah.
you know, is hard to ride, really hard to ride.
How is it different than just like a normal surfboard?
These are like almost like sinking rather than like floating. There's no float, so I kind of like grab the water and like put it under the board, so you get like a little bit more of a.
Oh, you're like scooping
lift.
it underneath.
You know, that's, I don't know. It's kind of, for me, that's kind of what work. You kind of you push it underneath and kick and scrape it and try.
Any way you can.
Yeah, yeah.
How heavy is this thing?
This is redwood. It's, I don't know exactly how heavy it is, but it's, you know, it's not light. Pick it up.
It's gotta be like 80.
Yeah, something like that.
I'd like to just get in on some small stuff before we get into possibly some bigger waves. It looks like the swell's building. It's gonna be building all night. So I'm hoping that he has a spot that's a little bit more protected, can get into some smaller waves and kind of get that paddle strength back up a little bit and just stretch my shoulders out and try to get up on one of these boards. He said it's super hard to surf these boards, and I'm kind of taking that as a challenge, and I'd love to just try catch one. That's the plan for today, and then tomorrow, man, it's just like, who knows what tomorrow brings. Hopefully it's not too gigantic. Hopefully it's not Ben. Hopefully Ben's not psyching. He's just like, okay, it's mellow, you know, I can take Danny, not like, oh, it's huge, we gotta go, you know? So. I'm excited to get shaping on that board right there.
Get as close as you can to this line.
Okay.
With the jigsaw up the nose, and then pop in the skill saw, and then we'll clean it up. Nice, man. That looks pretty good. And you just kind of blend it. Yeah, try and get down to this.
Down?
So like a couple here.
Yeah.
So crack.
You think it's good enough to get wet?
Yeah. What do you reckon? Go surf?
I think so. Let's get out of here. Let's go surf. Yes. Okay, sick. Can't wait, dude. You want to put it? Okay.
Let's go. Oh yeah. so fun. So nice to get in the water, watch the dust off.
That thing's heavy. Kind of turn it around.
Yeah.
Well,
Once you get it going,
it
just glides,
yeah.
huh?
It's deceiving, yeah. Like, doesn't even look like it's pulsing that hard, but that swell is probably coming.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the start of it. So you feel that like that pulse is just like wave after wave after wave after wave.
It's 5 a.m. and we're gonna go meet Ben at the harbor, and he's gonna take me big wave surfing. I've never surfed anything that big, as big as it's gonna be today. I'm trying not to think about it. I purposely didn't check the surf report because I don't want to think about it. So I'm just gonna show up and let nature do its thing.
In a big wave wipeout, there's a lot of different like scenarios. When you're not in the right position, there's just nothing you can do about it. You could be launching 50 foot from the top of the lip, or you could be break dancing all the way down the face, and it's a hard fall, but then you've got the wave coming after you. It doesn't stop. Sometimes you get all the oxygen bashed out of you like on the impact from falling off. So then you start off with no oxygen, and then there's another impact, and then that's where your kind of breath hold begins. And then you have to deal with the turbulence underneath. If you try and get to the surface and then it comes before you get a breath, your lungs are convulsing, your brain's telling your lungs to like take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. It's quite tough mentally and physically.
Play it smart, you know, got a family, so I don't want to push myself into a position that I shouldn't be in.
This is for Uncle Danny. We got him a float suit. It's pretty cool, huh?
Ooh, that's good. Like a superhero with this thing on.
Yeah, good morning.
Sleep all right?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah, good.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
You all ready to go?
I got the suits in.
It's gonna be like a beautiful day. It's gonna be perfect for like a introduction to like big wave surfing, to the outer reefs. We're gonna get on some skis and we're gonna go out and we're just gonna, you know, feel it out, and you never know. You feel the swell is picking up throughout the day.
Okay.
So the swell in the water, it's not giant, but it's not small, and we gotta just, you know, we just gotta, you know, respect it and get out there and we'll paddle around and we'll see. We'll get you on some of my big boards and see how the day goes.
Epic day, dude.
Yeah, he did really good. Yeah, we had fun.
Had such a good time.
Couple of cartwheels, Danny.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking me out.
Yeah, no,
Taking me out.
it was really cool for me too to be able to like show you that spot and in like a good circumstance too. Like we had time to line up and we had time to, and then we got lucky and the set started coming in and we caught waves and
That was perfect.
yeah.
It was fun to watch him in his element. Damn, dude, that guy's a badass.
Wipeouts, waves, and you know, just like
Good times.
Good times, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it rolling. I think, yeah, we'll go to my hometown and do some diving, maybe catch some fish.
I can't wait till he gets here and I can take him and take him to go free diving. I'm sure he's just gonna kill it.
Let's go. Can't wait. It's almost like art, you know. I'll be able to put it up in my house. Yeah, pretty much made lifelong friends with that guy for sure. I can tell you that right now. So, looking forward to spending more time together.